Kid, I'm here to talk hoops. The Lakers done got their ass eliminated from the playoffs. Damn! I told y'all, don't start that Lakers in 7 stuff, because this is what the Lakers do. They win a big game and they make you think they got a chance to do something special. And then when another big game get here, they shit the bed. I'm sick of this motherfucking team. I'm sick of this organization. I'm sick of everything dealing with this, bro. But we gonna talk about it, man. Let's just go ahead and get this shit from out the table. Darvin Ham, terrible. You sorry, motherfucker. You the worst coach in NBA, in basketball, in sports history, bro. I want to see breaking news. Darvin Ham is fired. I don't want to hear nothing about no Darvin Ham is unlikely to return. Fuck that. I want to see him fired. I want to see him relieved of his duties. Because he don't know what he doing. He done told you he don't know what he doing. And y'all still put him out there. You don't think after him getting swept in the Western Conference Finals last year was enough to get rid of him? Well, what the hell else do he have to do? Because he just gave you a first-round exit to the same team that swept him last year. He see Jamal Murray dog walking them up and down the court for game winners. And what he do, he continued to let Jerry Vanderbilt sit on the bench and just collect dust. Put somebody else on Murray, because every time Anthony Davis guard Murray, Murray get a bucket. Anthony Davis got the nerve to be crying, talking about they ain't gonna never give me Defensive Player of the Year. I see why. Getting your ass cooked. Sick of this, man. Darvin Ham, you got to go, bro. Simple as that, man. Ever since he's been here the past 2 seasons, he's done the same thing. He's put his hands in his motherfucking pocket and pace up and down the court. A team can go on a 30-0 run. What Darvin Ham do, he sit there and watch. Like he entertained by the other team or something. He don't call a timeout. He see small ball lineups don't work on this big ass team, but he continue to put 3 guards on the court every motherfucking game, bro. There's no reason Austin Reaves, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Gabe Vincent should be on the court at the same time, man. You ain't learned last year that small ball stuff don't work? And then he got a whole 7-foot center just sitting on the bench. 2 of them at that. 2 of them. And he don't play now one. They both just sit on the bench collecting dust. You tell us players are available to play, then when the game get here, they don't even see the court, man. Darvin Ham, you sorry, bro. You don't do nothing right for this team, man. Then got the nerve to say, well, when you got players playing 10 games, not doing that, what are you supposed to do? Fuck you mean what you supposed to do? You supposed to put somebody in the game that can hoop. If they playing bad, sit their ass on the bench. Let them figure that shit out. That's what you do. You don't. If you see somebody playing bad, why would you give them 30+ minutes? Huh? If you see they ain't playing no defense, they ain't doing nothing to help this team, why do you let them play 30 minutes? You don't do nothing to help this team. You say the right stuff. I listen to you in your interviews. If you listen to this man talk, you would think he one of the best coaches in the league. But when it comes to action, when it comes to writing on that motherfucking clipboard, terrible. When it comes to making adjustments, making plays, terrible. Anthony Davis, what the fuck happened, bro? Michael Porter Jr. bump into your arm and all of a sudden you can't hoop. All of a sudden your arm broke. You running up and down the court like this? Really? You can't even get a rebound. Can't hit a layup, can't dunk, can't do shit. Why the hell you staying in the game, bro? You know you couldn't do nothing on the floor. What's the point of you staying on the court if you ain't gonna hoop? If you gonna be on the court, hoop. Get some rebounds. Play some defense. Score the fucking ball, man. Shot 2 free throws. You shot them free throws. It ain't look like shit was wrong with your arm. Oh, man, bro. Biggest game of the season. And this is how you perform after I done sat here and gave you your flowers for hooping this whole series. You was getting 30+ points, 14+ rebounds. You even had a 20-20 game last game. And you come out here in the last game and play like this? Damn. You ain't had no heart, bro. You just rolled over and gave up, man. You shot the ball 11 times in a fucking closeout game. What are you doing? On the road at that. You supposed to shoot the ball at least 20 times. You ain't do nothing in game 5. And I mean absolutely nothing. Them weak 17 points ain't do nothing to impact this team, man. So disappointed in you, bro. Austin Reaves, you did your thing. You took over in that fourth quarter. Every time the Lakers needed a big shot, you shot the ball and you made it. You was playing with confidence. You seemed like you was the only one in that fourth quarter that wanted to get a win. But I'm going to be honest with you, man. You might be gone. Because, yes, you a great offensive player, but when your offense ain't going, you one sorry, useless motherfucker. I'm going to be honest with you, man. When you ain't getting buckets, you turning the ball over, you're fouling, you're getting attacked on defense because you can't play none. Gabe Vincent, say goodbye. I don't know what footage they saw on you to make them think that you being on this team was a great addition, but that shit was a lie. A big one at that. You gone, fam. I ain't never seen a player, one of the best three-point shooters in the league, statistically, but scared to shoot the ball. You a whole basketball player and you scared to shoot the ball. I told you last video, no matter if you make it or miss it, at least have the confidence to shoot the ball. You shooting the ball 1 or 2 times. How can you hit threes if you don't even shoot them, bro? What is the point of you being on the court? You're always fouling. You're not shooting the ball. You just running up and down the court. Larry and Prince, your future nephew, cussing that cousin looking ass, terrible. Ran up and down the court and missed every shot you took. After I done sat here and gave you your flowers these last 3 YouTube videos, man. I sat here and said, Tarion Prince has been hooping. He should get more minutes. Never. Every shot you took, clank. It didn't even look like they was going in. You didn't even think the shots you was taking was going in. Every time you shoot, you already running back on defense. Sorry, motherfucker, bro. Sat here and actually fooled me to think you a good player. I knew I wasn't tripping when I told y'all Tarion Prince is a problem and not the good kind. Sick of you, bro. Pack your bags, man. You won't be back. Spencer Dinwiddie, you are a fucking mistake to this team. That's all you is. You a lesson. And the lesson is, when a sorry team let a player go, let that motherfucker stay gone. Don't you bring him to the team. That's the lesson you are. You ain't do nothing all season since you been here, bro. Got the nerve to be shooting threes like you Steph Curry or something. You ain't never been known as a great three-point shooter. The hell you keep shooting them for? Get off this team, man. Can't hit a layup, can't play defense, don't know no type of plays, can't set nobody up. Nah, bro, you got to go. All you want to do is stand in different spots and shoot, catch, and shoot shots. That ain't gonna cut it for me, man. Rui Hachimura, terrible. Sorry, mother. You would not be back on this team. You had me fooled. I thought you was going into these playoffs and hooping. You ain't doing shit. Got eliminated. That's what you did. You had 15 points, but you shot the ball 15, 16 times. That's terrible. They leaving you wide open for 3 in the corner. You can't hit one? They don't even trust you to shoot the 3 ball. You don't even trust you to shoot the 3 ball. That's why you was hesitant to shoot it every time you got it. And brick every time you shot it. I'm sick of you, bro. You getting off this team, man. Missing layups, can't hit free throws. You ain't been doing nothing this series, bro. Just a waste of time. And you know what's crazy? Darvin Ham continue to give you 25 to 30 minutes, even though you ain't been doing nothing this series. So you ain't playing defense. You ain't doing that on offense. Why you on the court? Sick of you, bro. D'Angelo Russell, say goodbye. I mean, it's just as simple as that, bro. I was done with you when you dropped 0 points in game 3. You think because you dropped 21 points in game 4, that was going to be enough to save your job? No, bro. Get the fuck off this team. You inconsistent. 20% from 3 shooting motherfucker. You ain't got it. And you got the nerve to say this was a hell of a season? Well, a first round exit to the same team that you played like dog shit against last year? Never. Want to hear nothing about no good season. Most sorriest season I've ever seen from you, bro. I can't wait to see you walk out of that door and never come back. The only time I want to see you in another LA building is when you on the opposing team. And I hope that crowd boo you every time you touch the ball for this bullshit you brought here. Sick of you, fam. Get off this team, bro. They saying he gonna test being a free agent. Don't test nothing. Just be one. I don't give a where you go, long as you ain't got a Laker jersey with your name on it no more, bro. And don't think you gonna keep the one you had. We burning that mother. You ain't do nothing. I played pretty good in game 5. Terrible. Man, you was getting wide open 3 after wide open 3, clank, clank, and got the nerve to be walking up the court shrugging your shoulders like you just don't care. I feel you. Somebody asked LeBron James, was this the last game we've ever seen you play in a Laker jersey? Bron said, I'm not going to answer that. Well, I'm going to answer that for you. It better be. Because I'm done with this organization. They ain't been doing shit for you since that 2020 championship, man. They ain't give you no type of good roster. They didn't give you the assest coach to ever coach any type of sport. They didn't give you just a bunch of bullshit, bro. That's all they gave you, man. And you deserve better than this, bro. You keep talking about how you close to retiring and all of this other stuff. Man, F all of that. I want to see you compete for a championship one more time. And you can't do that in this Lakers organization. Y'all ain't doing nothing but losing. These last 4-5 years, terrible. Simple as that, man. I don't want to hear nothing about none of that, bro. And I don't care if they draft Bronny. I don't care if they draft Bryce. Don't you re-sign with this team.